Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we're doing the top headphones under $30.
If you're looking for a gaming headset for your gaming setup and you don't have a lot of money to spend, well, we might have the perfect headset for you. But before we dive into this, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Team Group and their Cardea Zero Z440 Gen 4 SSD, featuring capacities of 1 and 2 terabytes, read and write speeds of up to 7,400 megabytes per second, and even a graphene heat spreader to improve heat dissipation by up to 9%. We love using Team Group SSDs for all our budget and high-end gaming PC builds, and so should you. Consider picking up the Cardea Zero Z440 SSD by clicking the link in the description down below, and special thanks again to Team Group for sponsoring today's video.
So this is pretty similar to all of our top 5 roundups. We haven't actually done a headphone roundup in almost 2 years now, so we're gonna have some fun under $30. We have 5 headsets here that kind of range from name brand to no name brand, and we're just gonna see, does name brand really matter? Does the top dollar really matter? Well, who knows?
So we're gonna open them up, give our initial impression on the sound quality, do a mic test, a build quality test just to see how good it actually is, and yeah, just give you our opinions on all of these, and you at home can decide which one is for you. So let's just dive into one of these. I don't know which one we're gonna do, let's dive into it.
This is the Zuimir, and I was actually just reading this disclaimer back here. The company reserves the right to change the product and specifications and will not be notified at the time. Anyways, so yeah, this is our first headset. It's like a nice white theme with a RGB, and that logo,
That looks like Rocat?
Yeah, Rocat. That's like a copy of Rocat. But my other favorite part is esports games plus games. I don't know what the other games are, AAA titles, who knows. But let's just go ahead and open these up. We got our nice Gigabyte laptop over here for testing. I actually just did a video on that, so check out that video on the channel. But we got a pretty basic box job here that comes with, looks like a couple different splitters here. One thing I already like, so these cables are braided, which is nice. It looks like here is a combo splitter. So this is gonna be a single jack that's going to go into 2 for your PC users out there, which most of you are probably using this on PC. It also has this USB extension. Okay, now I'm just confused. Like there's a USB extension. So does it have both?
It does.
Yeah, one's probably for the actual lighting power, and one is just for the audio. A lot of people get this really confused, by the way. I kind of hate that companies do this. This is just for audio. This is just for the RGB. So like you could use them both separately if you really wanted to. You could just have lighting, you could just have audio. But basically what we're gonna have to do is adapt this so that we can go into our laptop. Although I think our laptop actually only has a combo jack, so hopefully that works every time. What do we think about that?
Did we have something that has both?
Hey, friends over at Rocat, do you guys, is there a resemblance at all? I don't know. It's just me, it just looks kind of similar, but we're gonna go ahead and test this out. The RGB actually looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. We have like a little light on here too, I'm assuming to show that if you're muted or not. I don't even know if you can mute this though. We have no buttons on this one. So that's one thing we'll have to point out on these headsets as well, is like, do they have mutes built in and stuff like that? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't show that it's muted or anything. Audio's all the way up. So, okay, yeah, we have inline, which probably these are a lot of, are going to have. Couldn't get
that plastic was driving me crazy. I was like, is it a feature? Is it a comfort feature?
It's a comfort. It's to keep your head sweat.
Ah, yes.
From permeating.
Be sure to change out your head sweat band.
God.
Ugh, hard to adjust. What's the comfort level?
I thought I could pull it down with my head, but it started hurting. Comfort level, not bad.
Not bad.
Do we actually have sound though?
We have no internet. We don't have Wi-Fi.
We'll get a bassy song. Is it right here? I feel like I always get the unprepared portion so that it's nice and tailored.
Yeah, it's tailored for me. It definitely leaks a lot.
Huh?
It definitely leaks a lot. You can hear.
Dude, no, I can't hear. Like, we're at 65% volume, and it is like loud. It's pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm thinking it's only fair that we both try.
Yeah, okay, all right, swap. All right. I'm waiting for a drop.
Can you hear me though?
What? There's really not like any bass to it. It's just,
like it's like you can feel it wanting to have bass, but it's not quite there.
Yeah, I mean, it works. They're comfortable though. I like the ear cups, so not too bad. RGB. Let's test the mic real quick.
Good job, Rocat. All right, we're now testing out the first microphone, guys. I got it fairly close to my mouth here. We'll have Matt talk in just a second in the background to see how well it picks up background noise, but yeah, we're not muted or anything, and it looks like we're picking up sound just fine. So, Matt.
Hello, I'm in the background.
Mom's yelling at you. Your chicken nuggies are ready. All right, so now that we're done testing this one out, we'll definitely have to go to the next one. But yeah, I mean, this one's the first one, so obviously right now, you know, it's kind of in first place. Matt said we're not doing rankings, but I'm still doing rankings mentally. But no, it's actually, the comfiness is really good. The mic's not bad. I can see people not yelling at you or anything. There's not a lot of background noise. The audio's, but I think we're gonna see that with all the headphones in this roundup.
All right, we have another fun one, guys. This is the M180 Pro Combat Wing Professional Gaming Headset. Now we gotta show off this guy. I don't know what this has to do with combat wings, but...
Wait a minute, is that from Star Wars?
It
looks like an Ewok.
It does it? It kind of does. Wow, all right. All these companies are just like stealing stuff. Like they are gonna get in trouble here. We're gonna open this thing up and see what it looks like. This one looks like it's red LED and it's high fidelity audio, so I expect the greatest. But it says, well, it teaches you how to use it in your PS4.
Oh, man, this is infidel audio.
Infidel audio, I like it. So right now, everything looks pretty standard. I've got another plastic band here I gotta tear off. All right, so here's the headset. Got a microphone right here. It is nice and bendy, unlike that other one, which was plastic. So if you like this, you know, you can just go right there. And then we all shove in your mouth if you really want to. We have some nice cushions for ear cups. And the band looks pretty comfortable. It's one of the ones that like adjusts a little bit to your head size. So on first impression, it feels very lightweight, pretty comfortable. I like it. Controls are in line here.
It's so big.
It feels very big. So we have the mute. We have, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know.
Lights maybe?
Lights maybe, and then volume. And it is the same setup here, but it already came with the adapter on it. So yay, let's go ahead and plug this thing up. All right, so the lighting is red, like I thought. It's not the greatest lighting in the world, but you know, it's there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and pull up that music that we had. It sounds very similar to the other one. It's time for Jackson to listen.
It's a lot quiet. I can't hear it on the outside.
Yeah.
Like the noise canceling's there. I think this one's a little bit better maybe, like slightly.
But there's still no like bass or anything.
What?
There's no like bass, it's just very flat.
Yeah. No, but I can't hear anything outside of them. They're a lot quieter from the outside.
Yeah, so there's that. Let's do a mic test.
All right, so we are now doing a mic test with this microphone. I'm gonna show you the in-mouth feature. I'm cranking 90s in Fortnite, Mom! It peaks so bad, so I'm not really sure how well that actually sounds. I'm sorry, this is getting really ridiculous, but yeah, let's listen to it.
So I would say in terms of the mic quality, it's a little tinny. It's not nearly as full as the other one, so I wouldn't rank it as high as the other one right now, but I think it's a close second. I mean, the audio itself is pretty good, but I think that one's a little bit more feature rich. It has that RGB and stuff, so let's move on to the next one. Name brand time.
Name brand. So this is the most name brand one we have here. We do have a Red Dragon product, which we consider to be fairly name brand now because they've been around for quite some time in the budget universe. But hey, Razer is known as being some of the most expensive guys out there. But obviously they do have some budget stuff too. So we're gonna kind of put that to the test to see, can the name brand guys actually compete with these no-name brands that, well, they can typically get away with better quality because, they don't have to follow patents and whatnot like some big companies like Razer do, because they don't really want to get sued, for using other logos and whatnot.
We should probably say that this is the Razer Kraken X, so you guys know what it's called.
Should probably say that's the Razer Kraken X. I think I sort of said that by saying Razer. So off the rip, I can definitely tell you, I don't like this cable nearly as much as the braided ones, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a cable. It's not like you're ever going to be like touching the cable or anything. It looks like these ones have no lighting, so definitely saving some money there. So what the hope here is that we're not using all of our money on like fancy RGB and like having multiple cables. We just literally have one cable, no lighting. Hopefully that means good audio, good microphone, right? But you never know. So one thing I like is that this actually has like the ear cuffs that move. It has just a little cushion up top. It feels pretty comfortable. It is adjustable. So let's go ahead and try this one on. Definitely the most comfiest yet. Very, very noise canceling, like you can barely hear anything. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Nice right angled adapter. We plugged in a headset. One thing I probably could have pointed out is controls on the thing. God, that got really loud. All right, here we go. One thing that's extremely obvious is this one like actually can hit the bass notes. So like, I didn't even know it had this in the song. Matt's gonna be like, whoa, it sounded like that.
Yeah, just unlocked another level of the song, basically.
It's definitely not like clean bass.
No,
it sounds
not.
very like, it's starting to distort and get kind of broken, but
there's bass.
We couldn't even tell it was there before.
Yeah, so that's definitely a step up, and yeah, it sounds pretty good. Let's do a mic test.
All right, guys, we're now testing out the Razer microphone, and man, this one is the most noise canceling. There's no audio going on at all right now. I can barely hear myself talk, so that's pretty impressive. If you look too, the audio waves look way better. So I have pretty high hopes for this, but it could sound like complete garbage once we go back.
Hey, you kids! Stop playing Fortnite!
It's not my mom. It's just some random stranger. I don't know.
I'm sure that there's some programs you could use to kind of smooth the audio out a little bit more, but it definitely had some noise in the background. And it sounds very tinny and muffled. I thought based on the audio, like looking a little bit smoother, it would sound better, but it really didn't sound better. So I'm gonna say that this one's like a...
Matt said we're not doing rankings, but I'm still doing rankings mentally.
second place. It's probably, in terms of like actual earphone quality, it's the best so far, but when you combine the mic and it not having any lighting or anything, yeah, gotta kind of put it in like second right now, so.
Next up, we have the TBI Pro Imba V8 gaming headset, designed in Illinois, made in China, America. All right, so we're gonna open this thing up and see what we have inside. This one looks like it's gonna have some blue LEDs, and that's a really big LED. They really are marketing that, so let's see what we got here, but holy crap.
Those are some drivers.
Whoa! All right,
so the best sound quality.
So we got some big cups, man. Oh my goodness, and we got that same
like D cups.
Yeah, definitely. And we got the same wire frame that's gonna take Matt like 20 years to take off. All right, well this is actually easier. You know what? It gets points for that. That was much easier.
It has breathability too.
And it has like what is maybe a leather or pleather. Let me see. Pleather, that's fake leather. So we got that going on there, and yeah, it looks pretty solid. Again, the ear cups are huge. In terms of the cable, we got kind of like a black and white, like braided cable, so that's nice. Inline controls, mute switch, it again is huge. So let's go ahead and put this on and just let it engulf my head. Yeah,
it's comfy.
It feels very comfy. I mean, it's kind of pinching me like right here. It feels kind of weird, but
your nipples.
It feels okay so far. So, you know what, let's just go and plug it up. That's very blue. There's a lot of blue in that, and there is a little blue on the microphone here too, on the tip. This video is just off the rails right now. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, this says boost. Oh, it says best gaming experience. I said boost gaming experience, but it's like, there's like LEDs right here, so it kind of messes up the text. So we got best gaming experience, but let's see if it has the proper audio experience. All right, let's listen. Is it leaking?
No, not anymore.
All right. This one so far I think is the winner.
I'm crying.
You're crying.
I really thought you were joking with me.
All right.
It's pretty good. I can't hear anything. All right, so I think you gotta give it the mic test, and if the mic test passed,
we got number one.
Matt said we're not doing rankings.
All right, we're gonna test the microphone on this headset right now. Not really sure how well it sounds. It looks like it's really peaking, so I apologize if that's the case. But Mom, are you gonna call me downstairs?
The chicken nuggies are ready.
But I wanted pizza rolls.
Screw you.
Oh no, I gotta Kraken X in Fortnite. Woo!
So yeah, it's not too shabby, honestly. I was expecting this thing to be pretty goofy. Of course, there are just massive audio drivers right here, so the audio is probably just gonna sound better regardless. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's save this and go to the last one.
All right, so we got this Red Dragon high-last gaming headset. And Red Dragon usually does a pretty good job at like their whole naming, colors, and usually their features are they're pretty English, so that's pretty crazy. But let's go ahead and open this one up. We have another white headset, so we actually had two white headsets in the mix, which is always nice, not having it all the same exact color.
Good job.
Oops. Dude, why is this tape like impenetrable? Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. Pretty big cups here. Yep. I'm liking the color scheme. We got like a nice gray and white. They have a random like red and pink cable going on here for our audio splitter. Oh, okay, this one's different. This is a 2-to-1. And now the actual headset itself does have controls on the actual headset, which I like. It doesn't appear to have a mute button, but we do have audio up and down. It looks like with this USB here, we're gonna have RGB, nice RGB ring, and then RGB there. Fairly flexible, adjustable and everything. They are like pretty much all plastic, really good ear cuffs, a lot of cushion here too. Let's go ahead and try these. I'm just gonna do a guess adjustment here. Pretty good. They're definitely very lightweight feeling. They kind of feel cheap on my head, but I don't know, maybe that's just me.
You just got a cheap head.
I got a cheap forehead, bro. All right, the RGB is looking pretty good. It's actually so bright that it's bleeding through to the other, like, it's bleeding through to there, so your ears might get 5G from this. Now, one thing I'm liking, the RGB moves. I don't really know if any of the other ones did that. I don't know if we paid enough attention. But I think that's really cool. They actually programmed it to move and everything. Let's go to make sure we're on max volume. All right, it looks like our Mic is in the right spot as well, so let's go ahead and do an audio test.
They're leaking really bad.
Definitely much fuller. The sound, like the bass is there, but and it also sounds like the treble's not through the roof. It actually is kind of matching with the bass.
All right, guys. So now this is the mic test of the Red Dragon headset, and the peaks are definitely there, but we kind of realized after that Razer headset that peaks don't really mean much. So hopefully it sounds pretty good.
Come down for dinner!
All right, let's see how it sounds.
Honestly, the headset itself sounds good. The mic is like down there with the Razer quality. So surprisingly, the two name brand mics were probably the worst, but they had the best sound quality. And then all the no name brands basically had pretty bad sound quality, but decent mics. So it's kind of a weird trade-off.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and line these up, pick our favorites, and go from there. Yeah.
That's a ranking.
All right, guys, so now that we kind of went through here, unlike some of the keyboard roundups and some of the mice roundups we've done, there's not really like a super clear winner here. We kind of did put them in order from 1 to 5, 5 being the worst, 1 being the best, but we didn't really just go like, man, that's definitely number 1. It was more like, comparatively, this one's probably number 1.
So if you want to pick up any of the headsets from today's video, links in the description down below will be affiliate links and it will help us out. Let us know if there's any other roundups you want to see here on the channel, whether it's keyboard, mice, or headsets, or desk mats. I don't know. Please don't say desk mats. I don't want to do desk mats. But just let me know in the comment section down below what kind of roundup you want to do.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And hey, many of you may or may not know, we actually have a PC selling business, PCBros.tech, and we have an in-store shopping experience where you can come and pick up these headphones.
Check out our website, PCBros.tech, where you can see a lot of awesome gaming PCs, but you can also come in person and pick up some awesome peripherals as well, and use code TOASTYBROS2 on checkout to save 2%. We'll even allow it if you come in here and you say that. Come say it. See you guys later. Goodbye.